Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for game number 1 between Nico and Tushkan. We are on Jebel Pass. A map that we don't see that often in the tournament, but I'm super hyped to see it because I like it. It's a big map, which forces a lot of mobility. And I know people don't like that, but I like it because it forces players to think a little bit outside of the box. What are we seeing, my dear friend Greyshot?
Well, we got ourselves the British and the Wehrmacht with Tushkan going with the Kettenkrad Pioneer Grenadier opening. So, well, again, one we've seen before, but it's good to see the Wehrmacht back after another Doc victory.
It's so hilarious because people still view DAG as the inferior faction and we're about to be the strongest 1v1 faction. And I think to some degree that's true, but DAG really
infantry section is ready for battle.
recovered from being the worst 1v1 faction to be really decent. Since MG spam is not as prevalent from USF as it used to be, it really stepped back. People playing mainly now with rifles, and DAG has no problems against rifles. So I'm glad to see that, but no, we have Wehrmacht with standard stuff, Ketten, Grenadier and MG. Nico in the meantime, standard Brit gameplay, double Pioneer or double Royal Engineers and the infantry section. Keep in mind that's a really large map, or relatively large map for 1v1, which means mobility is king, and Ketten obviously offers a lot of capping mobility. And it kind of already translates. Look at the map control from Tushkan.
No, he's doing really good against Nico, who has, I would say, the stronger frontline infantry with 2 infantry section and 2 Royal Engineers. But if you can keep grabbing the territory and keeping Nico on his toes, that's right now the best. Already getting vet 1, by the way, for that Kettenkrad.
Yeah, Ketten, that kind of tells how much it's capping.
Yep.
Nico lost the first engagement on the bottom side, the south side.
I don't know if you said this. Apologies if you did. I just missed it. But we have the Terror battle group being deployed.
Oh, I didn't mention that yet, but Terror with camo MGs. I know Tushkan loves this battle group. He's a huge camo MG enjoyer.
It's good. It's again, the fact that again the enemy just can't see an MG and immediately gets suppressed is very strong.
Landmines in place.
Especially so early, it's hard to counter initially.
Yeah.
Territory sector lost,
Nico in the meantime
Commander.
playing really standard Brit. Like there's nothing even to mention. Double Royal Engineered 3rd infantry sections on the way. He will probably take up soon.
An infantry section of Tommies.
He has more manpower on the field, or more bodies on the field than Tushkan. But because the map is so big, it kind of negates the effectiveness of that many squads.
Yeah. And that Kettenkrad, once again, going for the throat, hitting the cutoff, so Nico's going to lose some territory.
Oh, infantry section is again removed the 2 models, but supporting it. Gren comes in and Nico is a chicken and goes home. Or maybe not a chicken, but makes a smart move.
Call him a chicken as his men is currently being hit by a flamethrower. I don't know about you, I would run.
Yeah, understandable. Understandable.
We're losing a fuel point.
As someone who has used the flamethrower, you want to stay very far away from the shooty end of it. Even holding it, it is super hot. It will. You don't have the proper equipment. It will burn your hands.
Spoken like a true American.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
That actually was from my oh god, what is it? I forget the term. Why am I forgetting? The groomsmen of my wedding took me out. Why am I forgetting it? Bachelor party. That was my bachelor party. Was going to was driving a tank and shooting a flamethrower.
That sounds awesome. But I can drive tanks in Germany as well. I just can't shoot them. But you could do that. But not World War II tanks though. So Tushkan now being really aggressive. I'm not sure if the Flavor Pioneer should pick this engagement. There is no merge close by, yeah, and Tushkan decides to go home.
Well, I think he chose to keep engaged because right now That's a lot of territory. Again, still not under Nico's control. That manpower cutoff point is stopping that 10 fuel, the 16 muni, and another 10 muni from going back to his
The enemy
base.
have taken our territory.
Yeah. Map, by the way, really blue. Nico's doing a relatively good job in holding the control and trying to keep up with the capping of the cat. However, we have now the first light vehicle on the field, and that's a 2-2-1. So, but on the other hand, Nico is getting a Humber on the field. So 2-1 needs to decide if it stays anti-infantry or if it's going up to get the Panzerbüchse and get some anti-tank firepower, but will be useless against infantry.
Humber armored car ready for reconnaissance.
Mine takes out the Kettenkrad.
Ah, the good old anti-Kettenmine. Never disappoints.
The beggars are threatening a fuel
The
point.
only realistic way to get rid of the Ketten or the bike is the mine.
Very fair, because it's hard to catch. But we have two light vehicles, both different strengths and weaknesses. The Hummer for the Brits versus the 221, which I don't
The
think
beggars
he's
are
getting an
threatening a
upgrade for
victory
yet.
point. Territory
No heal,
lost.
by the way, or heal no coming up. I just jinxed it.
Victory point is in enemy
Threateningly,
hands.
Beta Flag is on the field though.
Solid unit. It's good, very good against infantry and can definitely the Flak 30 can pen that hover. There it goes.
Oh boy, that was a lot of damage, and Nico has to fall back completely. And he got on the queue from Nico. Nico's playing like, I can't stress out enough how standard Brit gameplay that is. Like, there's one constant thing about Brits. There's always the same build order for
We're
all the
losing a
patches.
munitions point to enemy action.
Yeah,
But he
I
might
mean,
get the Flamer Pioneer. Oh boy, will he commit? Tushkan. Yes, Flamer goes down. No repair though for Tushkan. That's the risk of if you only play one engine, one Pioneer. If it bites the dust, you suddenly are not
Anti-tank
too
weapon
fine. We have a
crew
Panzerbüchse
on the
though,
field.
but oh no. Nico crushed
Nico
some
does not
wire,
have AT grenades.
so he was not bad. He gets away.
Yeah, I mean, good play. Nico's been forced
Sector
out of the
lost.
south,
Repeat.
protecting
Sector lost.
the fuel and other territory for Tushkan. He did lose the Pioneer, but he just got a new one.
The only advantage that the Wehrmacht Pioneer has is that cheap. Good old Wrecky artillery to sweep some mines on the 16-pointer. Nico won't be too mad.
No, not at all. Kill-wise, I will say the British have the lead, if ever so slightly, but it's nearly like 2-1.
The old boy came through. Canadians are on hand to join the fight.
And the Flak 30's just helping the get the kill count ever higher.
Yeah,
for the
20mm
Wehrmacht.
flag is a problem for Nico. Nico does not have a real counter to it. Red Mortar not being the best or not being the most useful one,
losing
really
a
slowing
victory
down the
point.
attack for little gain, so not surprised not to see it, but we see another infantry squad that we don't see that often.
Victory point
The shock
belongs
troop
to the
that
enemy.
it's not a real shock troop. It has no SMGs, but well, apparently if you're Canadians, bolt action rifles are enough to be called shock troops. Kappa.
I mean, there's
We have a
plenty of
surplus of
battles that
command
occur
points,
that's
Commander.
like, I don't know how the Canadians took that ground. They really
Beggars
shouldn't
are
have.
threatening
But
a capture point.
by God, they did. Or they held it under extreme circumstance.
Well, if you live in the cold north, you breed a different
It's
kind
a-
of human.
That's true, that's true.
Tushkan
they-
smokes
they
off the
deal with-
Canadian.
Sector overrun. The enemy has it.
Okay, ooh, I will say the Canadians are going with the 2-inch mortar package. They can burn the Wehrmacht infantry out of their, good cover
We
positions
have
with these.
Canadian veterans paying for blood here, Commander.
It's an interesting choice. Like we usually see like Canadians as an
A
anti-dive
victory
tool with
point
the
has been
Pier.
overrun.
So I'm really surprised to see the 2-inch mortar upgrade. But, well, I think against the flag it might be
Victory point
decent,
lost.
but I'm not
The enemy
entirely
has
sold on
control.
them. But first I need to sweep some mines on the old school way.
Yep. Right now, in the other side of the map, we have the hover engaging the
AT
Flak
gun
30
misses!
the scout car. 6-pounder's gonna have to pull back. Grenadiers take the victory point.
Yeah, Canadians though, winning against the Pioneer on top. Map relatively even. Ammo advantage though for Tushkan. Holding this one additional 16 pointer really gives you an ammo inch. But Tushkan does not have many ammo sinks. Probably more of a mine spamming game. I'm really interesting to see, like, if this game makes into late game, and with the current pacing, it kind of will. KT against Croc.
I want to see that battle. I mean, realistically, the King would win that, but it's what do the British have to support that Croc? That's the thing.
Tushkan getting the
Infantry
Vibblevic.
training is underway, Commander.
Nico getting infantry training, not investing into incendiary grenades and pyrotechnics, or experimental pyrotechnicals, or however they call it. Damn complicated names.
Yeah.
Beggars are threatening a victory point.
All right, MG's rolling on up.
Let's see. Are we going to see some flame mortar action?
The enemy has our victory point now.
So far, no. He's just gonna hide behind cover and heal. That's the one nice thing about also the Canadian battle group is when they decap and they get that heal ability.
Oh boy. But Humber gets away and 2-1 gets away. Really trading shots over here.
Yeah.
Nico playing with fire? No, he leaves the building that has little HP otherwise. Losing a squad to a collapsing building would be awful.
There's the mortar barrage on the MG.
And
Unfortunately, he doesn't have incendiary on it, so
But
it just it does
why?
a lot, but not
They're
killer.
losing a
But
victory
why?
point
He
to
has
enemy action.
enough CPs to unlock it. That was wasted damage potential. It's not like you don't need it.
Victory point.
Like, you needed to
under
unlock it
enemy
anyway to
control.
get to the Croc. And I don't think Nico wants to go for smoke operations first.
Yeah, to me, to me, it seems like it would have been better to go in steered munitions and then pyrotechnics. But these are some of the top tier players, so maybe he's thinking like outside the box.
Yeah. Humber gets away.
That 2-2-1 tries to hit the hover, is just
We
not
have
able
command
to.
points available for use. Obscuring
Oh, boy.
smoke
But
bombardments
I will say,
are available
Tushkan does
as
have a good
required.
chunk of the map under his control.
Experimental petrochemicals are being integrated across
Fuel's
all
even, but
flame
Muni, he
weapons.
has a small lead.
Yeah, he's getting a heal bunker. I think Brits being ammo stuffed is really unpleasant. Keep in mind, infantry sections need so much ammo to be good. Like with all weapon upgrades, they are kinda lackluster. They only restart exhaling once you have the weapon upgrades, and since you went for pyrotechnics now, or incendiary ammo, you kinda need ammo for all those grenades you're tossing.
Infantry section popped a flare to reveal that Flak 30. He's in good cover though, so he's holding firm, though he is slowly being pressed.
We're losing
Humber
a
falling
victory
back.
point.
The good old dance between 2-1 with Panzerbüchse and Humber. Maybe the next patch with the tulips on the Humber, this dance will finally be decided by the Humber. But let's see.
We're engineers helping taking the vital fuel in the bottom portion of the map. And also the victory point. So if the infantry section by Nico can take mid, yeah, that stops the bleed. It's 80 points. Tushkan's in the lead, but now Nico can start putting the pressure. Oh, but what's that?
Hey, Tigan gets a nice flanking shot into the Wirbelwind.
Wirbelwind, already vet 1, so he had to have gotten a veterancy upgrade. Yep.
No, Tushkan knows that Nico went for pyrotechnical due to the Look at the flamer damage against the Grenadier.
Yeah, it's no joke. That flame upgrade for under the Canadian battle group acts a punch. And it can even cause some debuff to armor.
AT got a little A-moving, but Nico reacts, falls back.
Oh, look at that. British forces just pouring into Tushkan's territory. One hits an MG, but the other two are going for that manpower point for another cutoff, potentially.
Yeah, but now you can kind of feel like that Nico is ammo starved. He is not really able to throw those flame nades. He had a couple of good opportunities to do so, but he simply does not have the ammo for that. He unlocked nades earlier, so yeah, grenade package is out, but he's just so ammo starved.
Yeah.
Ammo starving Brits is in such a nice way to keep them low or try to counter them.
Enemy infantry are getting torpedoed. That wound's
Hey.
bad.
Second
See,
Wibble in the
and-
queue, by the way, by Tushkan, so he's playing maybe the Wibble already. Let's see. Also, one of the oldest strategies in the book.
Cover, even
Dive in, lots of anti-infantry power. Hopefully you can shred the infantry before they get back. But what's this? Nico building the Queen of the Desert, right?
Yeah, it's the Matilda. I always mix up the Matilda and the Crusader icon. That looks so similar. But no, it's the Matilda.
You have 3 command
I
points
think
available.
Matilda not lead. I think Nico is not that behind.
under enemy fire.
I think a Crusader would do the trick, but... Well, Matilda not that bad. We'll just have a hard time getting around on such a big map. And Tushkan, by the way, didn't tech tier 4. I think he will play full call-in into King
A
KT
Matilda
call-in.
heavy tank has been completed.
The advantage, if Nico gets out the croc he has tier 4 up, he can side tech into the 17 pounder, and 17 pounder just hard counters the KT. So,
Yeah. Looks like the attack down south didn't work. Nico has to pull back. Jaeger squads held their own for the most
oh
part.
boy, that might be a dead infantry section. Wirbelwind is coming around, but Matilda
The beggars
This
are
is
threatening a
first
victory
shot.
point.
and infantry section makes it home.
Victory
White
point
phosphorus
is in
from
enemy
the
hands.
221 will save the Wirbel.
221 though having trouble penetrating the Matilda. 6-pounders. Slow, but oh, they were trying to push up.
Marder now in the queue from Tushkan. Marder's a great counter against the Matilda. Matilda being really slow. And Tushkan has 2 Jaegers on the feet, so vision for the Marder shouldn't be a problem. However, Nico has double AT gun. And one thing that Marders hate are AT guns.
Yeah. Not wrong at all. Camouflage MG
He
trying
tried to hide for the Matilda. But I think he revealed himself. Maybe he will be gone. Matilda is hunting. The slowest hunter in the desert.
We're losing a victory point.
Tushkan finally retreats.
He gets out of there without
The
losing
enemy
a
has
model.
our victory points now.
Right. AT guns are close by that Matilda, so if the Martyr or something pounces, Nico has some coverage. Infantry section going for mid.
Damn it! The enemy holds all victory points.
So Nico is 2 CPs away from the proc. The advantage as a Brit, he can refit the Matilda.
Yeah. Grenadier taking lots of fire damage, needs to pull back. Ooh, artillery gets a model on the retreat.
Flame Mortar not doing much. Tushkan reacted on time on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, it's solid. I mean, that it brought down about half his health, so
5 command
you're not
points
wrong.
available.
Would have been
Acknowledged.
good for some model losses.
We have
Matilda is coming
300
over.
points remaining.
The one thing that one advantage that Tushkan has, that once you have tier 2.5 going, it's really cheap. Like, Martyrs are that cheap.
All right. Matilda, ooh, gets a decent hit on the air squad. Down the 2 models.
Mara's coming over.
Oh, is he going after the flak?
Oh boy, he might get it. AT guns are close. Oh boy, AT guns can't support the Matilda, though Matilda might bite the dust. Oh, he gets engine damage because he got snared. Matilda is now ripe for the picking. Mana could pick him.
AT gun is setting up. The second one's coming on in. Fires. Hits the whirlwind from behind.
Mana can't go forward. The attack on ground missed. Engineer has to go home. Engineer has to go home. Here we go. Matilda trying his best.
Come on, Matilda!
Ah, Matilda gets there and dies.
It was so slow with that turn of its turret. It just couldn't catch up with the
One of
whirlwind.
our heavy tanks is destroyed.
Well, it's Matilda.
That's
It's a Matilda. If it gets there, it dies.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Nico. That's a decent
We're
investment to
losing a
lose.
victory point to enemy action.
And now you have what? Double whirlwinds, double
Commander,
martyrs,
we have
and a
a
2-2-1
stockpile
for.
of command
I mean, it's
points
AT,
available.
but scouting as well.
Victory
Yeah, and
point
Tushkan's army
belongs
looking
to the
mighty
enemy.
fine currently. Nico kinda panicking and getting a foot guard. Got the MG decruit and Wilbur got an engine damage, but there's certainly no follow-up. I think Nico needs to play a
We've
little
lost
bit
a sector
smaller.
to the enemy.
He is getting
Our
close to
victory
the
point
truck
is being
though.
overrun. A section of guards have been. Victory
Croc's
point
good,
is in
but-
enemy hands.
If Nico makes the same mistake and just, gets engine critted, and the martyrs are able to just keep
Flame
walloping it,
projectors
it's.
are available to
Yeah,
rout
he
the
needs
enemy.
to keep the AT guns in second line behind the
Our
Croc.
opponent is in
Like,
control of all
they need to
victory
screen
points.
all the
Yeah.
time. Obviously, Croc has amazing armor, so it's hard to get penetrated, but still, one mistake like this and you die, cause the map is so large, AT guns will never be in position in time.
Yeah. Alright.
Double Jäger pushing in. Footguard gets first engagement and doing nothing and going home straight.
The Bosch are
Nothing
pushing
else
hard.
expected
We're down
from
to 250
Footguard's
points.
Kappa.
Nico just being forced back, and wait, the Churchill's
They've cut us
unlocked,
off. Territory's out of supply.
but he's still quite a ways off, and if the resources get cut off, even though it's 20 fuel difference, that could be a long time.
Yeah, triple cap by the way now running in Tushkan's favor. He has roughly 100 rupees more. It's not like the end of the world. He has time to come back into the game, but double Wirbelwind kinda dominate the flank. They have the needed mobility. Nico tries to get out, but AT guns have such a hard time getting into position against the
We have
Wirbel on such a
200
large
points
map.
remaining.
They fire, one shot connects with the whirlwind.
Yeah, AT gun might go down though. One
Our
AT gun gets
anti-tank
recruit,
guns be destroyed.
and Wirbelwind are coming from the other side.
There's still foot guards, so there's still some mobile AT. AT guns turn
AT guns
against
setting up. No, the other Wirbelwind could go in. Foot guards are close by though. One AT gun gets the connecting shot. Nico barely able to leave his base.
Yeah. It's tough. Very tough.
The enemy has pushed us
A lot
back
of
from
infantry
our
are back
sector.
at base. Nico could stop the reinforcements in order to. Oh, yep. Because look,
What is he doing? Nico, why are you getting a Crusader? You were basically around the truck.
well, unfortunately, all the men needed reinforcements after that battle, and that just sucked away a lot of his manpower.
The enemy has claimed a
Okay,
sector.
Nico is playing 5D chess. I don't know what he's expecting. Like normally, as the first thing, I would have loved the Crusader, but now against double Martyr, Crusader can't be played on the flanks. Like, will be incredibly hard. Or at least I don't
I know
see
Tush-
that as a
Got anything
possibility.
less degrading for us?
And I know Tushkan would have to sacrifice something, but like
Buckle up,
he's
gents. We're down
getting
to
very
100
close
points.
to a potential King Tiger.
Crusader cruiser finished.
It's only realistically one command point away.
KT is 20 pop cap or 25. I have no idea.
I thought it was. I could be wrong. I thought it was like 24, but again, you could be right with 25. Either way, he would need to sacrifice something. All right, Crusaders in the north force the MG back.
Oh, Crusader, yeah, that's the thing. Double Martyr gets a good beating on the Crusader. AT gun out of position now, will get a couple shots of the Wirbel, but Wirbel will now push through. Martyr gets kill on the Crusader. Bye bye, Crusader.
Crusader tank knocked out.
And Nico bled dry, I guess. 50 VPs in the
Cutting it a
bank.
bit fine here.
Footguard will.
We're down to only 50.
Yeah, not even white ones.
Long fight ahead of us.
Nico throws in the towel.
Yeah, there it goes.
GG, well played. Game number 1 went into into Tushkan's favor.
Yeah, I would say that Matilda loss, that just crippled him. He needed to keep the Matilda alive in order to keep this competitive.
Yeah, the Matilda loss really killed him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with game number 2 in a couple of seconds. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 between Nico and Tushkan. We are back on Jebel Pass, and this time we have Nico with his favorite battle group, Italian Coastals. We're starting with a Coastal and a second Pioneer. What is Tushkan doing, my dear friend Greyshot?
I don't know if you heard this one before, but it's a double Royal Engineer start for the British.
Who would have thought?
Who could have seen this coming?
Definitely not
but
me.
Section Command Center post being made,
Infantry are in reserve.
but
They
beyond
await
that,
deployment.
nothing else really separating it from other builds.
Italian infantry
But
are
except,
ready
you
to
know, we
serve.
haven't seen a Dingo in a while, and I'm glad to see the Dingo pop back up.
Yeah. Dingo will be great on this map. It's a large map, so it will help with map control. Both players will help with map control because it will be switching side relatively quickly. Both players focusing more on the respective sides. Nico tries to play aggressive. He put the Coastal inside of the building, close to the cutoff, trying to get a decent position. No moves up into on the ammo point. And Tushkan just focusing completely on the
Infantry
top
are in
side.
reserve. They await deployment.
All right.
Not,
Let's see. But
not much
yeah,
Avava.
actually,
this
I do
happening.
want to ask, what do you think of Italian Coastal on such a large map? Because they are very much defensive units. And I know SimCity is an option for them, but in a 1v1, that's a lot
We have
harder to do
Italian
than a
infantry
4v4.
arriving at
Well,
the front.
apparently they have some floating devices if you have a look at the building close to the VP. That looks hilarious. I think on big maps, I'm not a huge fan of them. I think they are really excelling on small maps, where you can shut down and then play an anti-tempo build, where you basically are making the game as long as possible and starve the enemy out of initiative and tempo. But I might be wrong though, because Tony disagrees with me. He says Jebel is a great coastal map. Obviously, coastal have
Infantry are
one
in reserve.
advantage
They
going
await
in the
deployment.
early game. They are cheap. You don't have to tech, so you can get out as many bodies as you want, and therefore you have amazing capping speed.
Italian infantry are ready to serve.
Yeah. All right.
4 coastals on the field for Nico, and look, he has 6 capping units on the field compared to the 3 of Tushkan.
That is fair. And right now, map control wise, well, I can't even say that, because honestly, Tushkan has more resources, at least Muni coming on in for the moment. See how long that lasts.
Yeah.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
But Italian coastal units threw back the Dingo toward the bottom of the map. Royal Engineer's going to quickly try to heal the Dingo before the coastals can get
Infantry
close.
are in reserve. They await deployment.
And Coastal no fighting on the top side. He's just delaying, right? He's not really... He knows he can't win this engagement long-term wise. But Tushkan can't really push. So both are sitting there and staring at each other.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate right now. Coastal units do successfully push back a British unit just walking past it. Alright. Dingo trying to
engineer
help.
for Tushkan might need to go home.
Dingo keeping up the pressure. Infantry section's still there, but here comes the other coastal unit.
Yeah, I know the sheer numerical superiority of Nico forces Tushkan home. And map, look how blue it is. Tushkan losing the control over his cutoff. And it's looking not good at the moment. Nico's able to starve Tushkan out of map.
Alright. G section able to hopefully get back that connecting point for more resources, so Tushkan should be okay. Nico going Luftwaffe company. Alright.
Yeah.
And also building a concrete is that a medical bunker?
Has to be, it's the base.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Or are we going to see the infamous MG bunker in base because you misclicked? The base.
It would be funny if
he
he misclicked. Why am I not healing? Oh no. I built the wrong one. Although I've done that before. I've accidentally clicked the repair vehicle option rather than medics.
At
And
least
I'm
this
like,
has
"Why is
some
this not
utility,
working?"
right? Like, imagine you get an MG bunker in base. 10 times worse.
Yeah. Alright. But speaking of
enemy
getting
has
units,
claimed our sector.
Tushkan, bring out a hubber.
Oh, Humber will
support
hit
his
like
push.
a brick. Nico has no AT on the field currently, and the Humber will have a field day.
Alright, but I was gonna say, those
Victory
coastal units
point
do
is
have
under enemy
AT, so
control.
he can't get close, but he can still keep the pressure. Because
Tushkan
as soon
has
as they leave
anti-micro,
cover, they're an
might
easy target.
lose his Dingo. Nope. Nico didn't have ammo for the snare.
Upgrade complete.
Unfortunate. The medical bunker just took it all. Alright.
No. The one thing that like coastals really have going for them is like every 40 seconds they get a free reinforcement on a bunker, so you save so much manpower with coastals and the bunker and base, especially with battlefield recovery. Like you can get 2 reinforcements for free.
Commandant, territory sector
Yeah.
lost.
No, every bit of manpower you save helps, because then you can afford the bigger stuff or a special. I don't think we're gonna see like an Obiche
Sector
here, or like artillery from the battle group, but we could see, Panzer IVs.
Enemy forces
Usually
have captured a victory
a bit of
point.
spam with that, among other stuff.
Yeah, we have the
We'll
2
see.
to 1 on the field and the flag on the way. Panzerbrücke is being upgraded.
And again, the 221 was a solid,
Enemy forces have claimed our
anti-tank support
territory.
unit. But the Flak 30 was just so good at keeping the infantry away and,
We do not hold
shredding
any
them.
victory point. We must counterattack.
Yeah. The Humber though helped Tushkan to get better map control. Map now switched to be pretty red.
Yeah.
Panzer
And,
is
Tush-
upgraded.
Upper has to keep his
Enemy with a
distance,
flak
but so
gun
far
and
keeping the
deployed.
coastal unit pinned by cover. 2-1. Couldn't quite line up a shot. I think the little, like, remains of the building kind of stopped it.
Dingo has to fall back 2-1. Not being a good position. Oh, nice nade! And Nico dodges into it.
Excellent hit. 1 unit's forced back. Dingo now being chased by the 221.
Yeah,
The
no
infantry section
chance.
kind of
Humber though
the other units.
gets a
Yeah, he's
hit.
keeping the coastal.
You have 3 command
Oh,
points.
he's
at your
chasing
There is no
the
AT
Humber?
grenades for the
Nope.
Brits. So, oh, there he goes. He's getting the upgrade right now.
I think Tushkan needs to fall back. Yeah, he's doing so. And the bottom of the map will return to Nico's hand. Tushkan, by the way, went for heavy armor, so we might see a Black Prince.
Yeah, as soon as I see armored, I just get flashbacks to a lot of 4v4 stuff you do with like Stewart spam.
I have to
Like
admit,
2v2
I copied the build order that Tony did in the last tournament with Grid, with heavy armor,
Yeah.
where you go double Crusader AA, throw down the smart target plane, and then hit veterancy one of the, or click the vet one ability from them. Crusader AA, and then you just
The enemy have
the
taken our
enemy.
territory.
It's hilarious.
Nice. I mean, look, I just the idea of like early game, like, oh, doing great, and like 4 Stewarts just come out of the distance, you're like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
So,
But in this,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, Cooper. No.
All right, so it looks like the 221 is holding mid and just got repairs. Right now, the Tushkan is trying to push south, but the Flak 30 and the coastal units are holding. Sorry, Nico's doing that. Tushkan is unable to push south, at least for a moment.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
squad
looking
of
good.
Jaeger
So
has been
currently there is
requisitioned.
no 2v2 tournament planned for meta plays unless the community is to support us a little bit more. It's something I can't stress out enough. However, Shark is hosting a 2v2 tournament this December. I wanted to do a shout out later, but I can already do that now. So Shark is doing a 2v2 tournament in December. I will probably at the end of the stream show the link or something like this. So Tushkan, I don't think he will stall for Black Prince. Maybe he will. He's not unlocking faster veterancy gain though, which is really strong on LVs. And no bunkers yet from Nico except the heal bunker inside of the base.
The advantage is ours.
He's also not investing his CP. Could get AT bunker or something. We have a Jäger now on the field. Nico has so much infantry on the field and still is floating a lot of manpower. He is doing mighty fine. He eats the grenade though like a
We have
king.
lost control of a victory point.
All right,
Oh,
Humber
Humber
closing
is
on the
overextended.
221.
Might go down. Shows one more shot is needed. Now we dancing. 2-1 has to fall back. There is a snare option, and I think the Humber gets away.
What good micro by Tushkan getting out
Well
of that sticky
played, man.
situation.
That was could have backfired way too easy, man.
But both sides have their armor get away.
Command points should be assigned when
Let's
possible.
see. Looks like a new
Commandant.
6-pounder, if I'm not mistaken, by Tushkan.
Requisition
Yeah,
of
6
support
pounder.
elements underway.
He's scared. He's expecting like a Verbavit or something like that, but Nico is taking up. He's going for T4. Still no CP investment. By the way, Tushkan went for cheaper Royal Engineers.
This should hold you for now.
Victory point lost.
And he invested more into the Black Prince tree.
All right.
I'm really surprised.
Infantry section is taking over. It looks like the southern area. I don't see any units by Nico to counter that. A lot of his units are in mid or trying to stop the Dingo.
Well,
the north?
Dingo is dead. Nope, because
Oh, he
2-1
missed!
has horrible moving accuracy, but he
Victory
gets it
point is under enemy
on the
control.
third shot.
He almost got away. Almost.
Yeah, but that's not the bike. Dingo is no bike. So Humber is on the bottom side. Well, no, it's on the middle
Right, man.
area. 2-1 hits veterancy too. Flak is in the middle as well. Tushkan tries to get an assault
Sectors are
going
isolated. We
on
have
the
been cut
top
off.
side. I'm not sure if he has the resources to break through though once the 20mm flak comes over. Nico
I'm watching
should
that building.
shoot at the building to make it collapse. Tushkan leaves though.
All right, Royal Engineers moving on in and grab that territory. Meanwhile, Nico pushing again in the south. Smoke is dropped on the infantry section with the Brens, who has to reposition.
That still require assignment. We have lost a sector.
Oh, right into it. Walks right into a mine. Oh, no.
It kind of kills the momentum of this push. Oh boy. Ah, more mine sweeping. So much map power down the drain.
Infantry section. Oh, get some coverage. Good smoke by Tushkan with that with the Hubber. Also, Tushkan going for the company command post, so both sides getting that late game armor.
Gets a snare on the Humber, but yeah, the coastal snare is not the best damage snare, so Humber shooks it off easily. No engine damage there. Hey, Tigan might go down.
Victory point lost.
Oh. But looks like he's able to get away. One thing of note, wait, what is he getting? Oh, Strasstruppen. Nico, I was like, Nico's saving up like 700 manpower. What's his game? And now we know, Strasstruppen.
We have Crusader AA unlocked by Tushkan. However,
Command
the whole
points
Crusader
available.
AA built kind of less of tempo. And I don't think Tushkan has it. Like, Nico's will get a P4 as the same timing as Tushkan will get on Crusader AA.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
Look at the amount of elite infantry and advanced infantry that Nico is now fielding. Didn't he have 2 Jaegers? Or I'm just blind. Or did he lose one? I'm pretty sure he had 2. But I might be wrong there.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Alright, infantry section looks like got some nice hits along with the Hubber against the coastal and mid.
Hello.
Black 30 though setting on up to return fire.
Smoke from Humber blocks a 20mm flag, which just activates the suppression ability. However, Tushkan, or rather Nico, knows how to attack on ground. A lot of damage against the Humber. And might die. One more shot needed, but 2-1 can't commit. There's the AT gun. AT gun missed the shot.
How many times have they fought each other and just both like been barely alive and back off?
Yeah. Crusader A now in the Q4. Tushkan, Nico has enough resources for P4 though.
I don't know if this is on your screen, but I do enjoy if that infantry section that was just hovering in midair with his Bren gun firing on the Strasstruppen.
Oh, I'm not sure, probably as well, but I didn't pay. I love those ruined buildings with the roof collapse, but the roof still is considered a window where squads can
Enemy
shoot from.
forces have captured a victory point.
Oh, it's fun. It's always, it's so funny. All right.
And
What's
artillery up to the
not
request
potentially
deployment.
hilarious
On your
is
work.
the medium tanks being built as Tushkan as an AA Crusader, but Nico is getting himself a Panzer IV.
We have command points that require use.
I
A
think
wonderful
with
nade
that,
from the infantry section on the bottom side. Had to interrupt you there.
Yeah.
Forces back the coastal.
yeah, Tushkan's really gonna need to like punch above his weight because I think right now the better units is Nico.
Yeah, and Nico unlocked coastal wall, which means mines that are that cheap.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
And here we go,
Anti-tank and
P4 is
command
on the
bunkers are
field
now
with the
available.
beautiful fallen leaf skin.
Black 30 stops infantry section with Brens from hitting the coastal units from a flank.
We have lost control of
And
the victory
Crusader
point.
AA and the P4 will soon meet. But look at the damage from the Crusader
We have
AA.
a surplus of command points available.
It's a lot, but Panzer IV is about to dish out some damage on it. And the Black 30 could
now
block it.
uses the button. Oh, Crusader AA will have an unpleasant awakening. But Nico is playing safe, is not getting the snare in. That's the Crusader A. Get away. And Tigan was close by, so might have been the right call there.
The enemy has has taken a victory point.
The flag man in the middle.
Every little bit
BAM
helps.
bandits.
That flag 30 just supporting, just is shredding the infantry section, which is good because both of the infantry section have Brens. They're really strong infantry.
By the way, we have a vet 3-2-2-1, 80 plus 80 health, plus 25% rate of fire, and 10 more vision and detection range.
So yeah, his aura is off the charts. All right.
White phosphorus
But
shot. Nope, gets cancelled. AT gun out of position before could get around the flank, but Nico decides to fall back.
The
Second
enemy has
AT gun
300 points remaining.
is on the wrong side of the world, but Humber Smoke saves the day. Oh, and yeah, Coastal leaves the building and time. Building collapse would be really unhealthy.
Yeah. Again, at 2 veterancy, those coastals get an extra man, and right now that's coming in handy as half the coastal units are now vet 2.
Yeah, even more bodies to hold the line. You know, the return of the Osttruppen.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what the coastal are. But I would say they're more versatile, just because of how much stuff they can build compared
They're
to.
better balanced, I would argue.
Yeah.
Oh, Obersoldat might get wiped. Nope. Make it home. And Crusader A, such a menace on the flank. Second
They
P4
still
don't
have
build
250
for
points left. We must persevere.
Nico. Tushkan could get a second Crusader A, but I think he's saving up now for the Black Prince. Is it 11?
We have lost
It's
control
11,
of a
right?
victory point.
Not 7.
I want to say 11.
Yeah, so he decides to go for standard vanilla Crusader because waiting for Black Prince would take way too long.
All right.
Look
So
at
right
the
now,
attack on
Hubbard-
grounds from the flag in the
Panzer
middle.
Fears,
And
field
Nico
ready.
dodges the nade like a king.
Victory point is under enemy
Just
control.
setting up again. All right.
Nico's so
But,
on
yeah,
point
that
with his
flag is no
micro in
joke.
this game.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
But I will say, Tushkan is taking the Southern Territory. Kill-wise, the British are ahead, but victory point-wise,
5
Nico's
command
ahead.
points available.
Yeah, the one thing that I see, or the one problem that Nico might have, once the
Sector
Black
now
Prince
under
hits,
enemy control.
he has literally nothing to deal with it. He has no AT guns, P4s are useless against the Black Prince, and so he is kinda on the clock. He has options of the AT gun bunker, so it's something he can get really cheap
We
AT
have
gun
300
bunkers with
points
coastal
remaining.
wall.
Yeah. But they also have the pen.
Oh boy,
Black
Tushkan
Prince.
misplayed. He's refitting the Crusader AA, but I don't think he
Wait,
will make it into the base.
Hold on. Hubbard and AT gun might be able to take out the Panzer IV in the south. Oh, he just leaves the AT line, and there goes the Hubbard.
And the Crusader AA makes it off the battlefield and gets refitted. What is this? What the hell
What a play.
did they just witness? Matilda
Well,
got snared though and gets now pestered by the 2-1. What the hell did we just witness?
Actually,
But AT gun
Nico
will go
with
down.
3 battles.
You have 5
Sure,
command
like
points available to
it
you.
got away. That's still not great because he still is down armor-wise. I mean, yeah, he got the resources back, but on the field at this moment, he's down.
Yeah, I think Tushkan will be happy. And Nico's like, what the hell just happened?
Receive. Enemy is down to 200 points.
Oh, foot guards land more shots on the Panzer IV. It's down to a quarter health. He needs to be careful. He can't just sit on the front.
Yeah, Tushkan and Nico has to fall back, repair his tanks, and then make a new attack. Tushkan, in the meantime, will take back map control. And I think he won't be too mad. Obviously, he lost the Humber, but
Victory
it's a minute
point lost.
23 Humber. It won't do that much anymore. He was able to refit the Crusader A, so it's not even resource loss. In the end, it was not a bad engagement for Tushkan.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Right.
Making provisions for an officer's quarters.
Let's see. Nico now getting upgrades, so his Panzer IVs, I believe, just got veterancy, and now they're also getting side armor.
Yeah, but they need to get repaired. The Nico only has one Pioneer. Well, never mind, he has two, but the B4s are pretty
The
low
enemy
HP, so
has
it will
taken
take
a
some time
victory
until they're
point.
battle ready, which gives the Matilda a free reign in the middle. But Matilda, like in the first game, has one problem, it's mobility,
Almost good
so
supplies.
Nico
Good hunting.
can dominate the flanks, and since the Crusader AA is off the field and the Humber died, Nico can assert more control over the flanks.
Yeah. I will say, you know what? Yeah, the Matilda's an issue, but you know what helps being a Wehrmacht commander? Having a British 6-pounder.
I just wanted to point it out, I missed that. Nico stole an AT gun, and actually it was way better engagement than I thought for Nico. Stealing an AT gun is a huge thing, especially if you're playing tier 2 where you can't build AT guns.
Confirmed. Ability activated.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Another bunker going down. Oh, is this going to be an AT bunker?
I was thinking about it.
No, it's concrete. So,
Well, he could upgrade it to make it into an AT gun bunker.
through. Tushkan trying to push into mid, ever so slightly, just edging it up.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spend.
The problem is
That's
that
similar with
flag just
man,
shreds.
just sitting there and ditching out those rounds.
All right, but that being said, Tushkan
Our
is
front
almost
line
at
failed.
11 command points.
250
He
points
is
remain
almost within the Black Prince's
It shall be a repair bunker.
cost as well.
Commandant.
So I think
Yes,
he.
it's a repair bunker in the back line.
Oh, that's gonna help the Panzer IVs out.
However, we've seen a T-gun bunker coming up on the bottom side. And now the true coastal gameplay has started.
Yeah, because he can just set up those long-range
We should
AT
spend
bunkers
our
and just
munitions
chip
at
away at Churchill or Matilda
Research
armor.
completed.
Yeah, he now needs to unlock. No, he needs to finish building the bunker first, and then he needs to unlock the bonus HP
We
and
have
self-repair
command
bunker.
points awaiting use.
Yep.
Concrete fortifications.
Here we
shall
go.
Be refurbished and maintained to meet your standards, Commandant.
And first AT gunshot bounced off the Matilda.
Second shot bounce.
Well, not the
Commandant,
great
we have surplus munitions to spend.
coastal wall will start. Second bunker is coming up with AT gun. I'm really interested to see all this things. So Tushkan could unlock the Black Prince now. Matilda is getting bullied. Both P4s are using their veterancy 1 ability, but Matilda pulls
Ability
too
ready
low.
for you,
But
Commander.
infantry's actually getting a beating. Jesus Christ. Might lose one. Yes.
Panzer IV picking up, use the building to hopefully block a shot. Meanwhile, that AT bunker set up near mid
Getting
is helping
side
break down
armor
Matilda
shots in.
armor.
Yeah, AT
He's still got
gun
one 6-pounder
will
remaining.
go down though. Is out of position. One coastal and one coastal strip is pushing towards. But the prince is on the field.
He is, and right now there's one injured Panzer IV, well, two. The problem is going to be the AT line. There's AT bunker and the AT gun 6-pounder, but
You know what? If
Ooh.
we have Matilda problems due to mobility, what does the Black Prince then say? He's even slower.
huh? I'm losing because my armor's
should
slow and
spend our
heavy.
munitions
I know.
at once.
I'll get slower, heavier armor.
Oh, Black Prince is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but it's so immobile.
yeah, it's not the fastest, to be very honest, but
We are to be
like
commanded.
it's still
The enemy
and look,
down
it
to
is a
100
solid tank. The
points.
problem is though, as you mentioned before, this is a big map, and Nico has a lot of units that can cross the map, you know, and cover a large portion of the map. And one mine or one bad engagement, and the Black Prince can be by itself.
I don't see Nico killing it in this game.
Enemy
Black Prince
forces
is
have
just so
captured a victory
tanky and
point.
hard to kill. And Nico does not have the units for that. But he can zone out the Black Prince and keep it on the move, which means
Victory
it's
point is
useless.
under enemy control.
Yeah.
Black Prince is
Alright,
good
right
against
now-
both infantry and AT. I would put it slightly in the
Territory
above
sector
average. It's basically above average in both departments.
Hostile reserves have secured the sector.
It's basically a really good all-rounder, but it's incredibly slow.
Right. Black Prince trying to get the coastal unit off. Double AT gun shots bounce off the Black Prince.
And on the Matilda, nobody's able to penetrate. Nobody. It's the game of non-penetrations.
Just keep shooting, man. Eventually we'll pen it.
I will win because the
Territory
material
lost.
breaks.
Even the Panzer IV is
No,
bouncing.
Now into
Oh,
high range.
Matilda's
Lost
just
control
taking
of the
shots.
victory point.
Like 3 or 4 AT gun shots bounced. Black Prince fight against the bunker. Bunker also not penetrating.
Right?
That's the beauty of high armor tanks. But that's the beauty of the Matilda, right? He has such a high armor, but also low penetration. So in the fight, P4 against Matilda, nobody's able to penetrate each other. Oh, Matilda will die though.
Oh! They finally penned it!
One more shot, one more penetration. Here we go. Matilda joined the turret toss competition.
Its luck ran out. Right. Now that Flak 30 has to pay. Black Prince moving in. I just saw 3 AT guns bounce off the
Yeah,
Black Prince. Oh no!
But the flanking shots from the other AT gun bunker get some damage in.
Yeah, the problem is like,
No,
oh
the
yeah,
flak
Tushkan's
thing
taking
through.
it.
It will get destroyed by the AT gun.
Wait, hold on. Panzer IV gets hit by an AT grenade and lots of bazooka shots.
Gets wet once by the foot gun. That's a goner P4.
Maybe,
Maybe not.
maybe not.
Tushkan has enough ammo for follow-ups, yeah?
Oh, okay.
But the Black Prince got heavy beating. Might go down. AT gun
You
bunker
said the Black
out of
Prince
range.
won't go down this
But-
game, right?
Yeah, I might be wrong. But look at the self-repair, how much HP it recovered from Tushkan's own.
It refuses to die.
I told you it won't die until the end of the game.
You are right. You are right.
1-1. What an amazing game. I had such a blast watching it.
Oh yeah, no, it was pretty good. Shout out. I mean, infantry section 75 kills. Oh wow. Coast only 38, but they never died.
So,
Yeah.
Black Prince won, but Brits lost. Yeah, Black Prince, man. It's an amazing unit, but I think it's the wrong unit for this map.
Yeah.
Alright, we will be back with the decider in a sec. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ace Game time. The second Ace Game of the day. I'm so hyped. Ace Games are always the most fun. We are back on Fame and Will. We have Nico as the Brits and Tushkan as the Wehrmacht. What are we seeing, my
Royal
dear friend?
Engineers trained and ready
Great
to go.
shot.
Well,
What needs doing?
we're seeing a standard Wehrmacht build, Pioneer, Kettenkrad, with. Okay, actually, you know what? I take that back. A small tweak with an MG, because I think we've usually seen Grenadiers. That's what Tushkan is doing. Nico, on the other hand, for the Brits, again, just your standard Royal Engineers.
Yeah. And an infantry section, no. I think Dingo... I think it's a good point that this map might not be a good Dingo map against Wehrmacht because there's a lot of green cover, and the one thing that Dingo struggles with is fighting against squads in green cover. Against DAC, it's obviously a must-have unit, but against Wehrmacht, not so much. So, but I might be wrong there. So we have the Camo MG42 once again. Obviously, MG synergizes extremely well with the Ketten, but I'm not sure if Tushkan is trying to utilize this combination. Nope. He's doing so, and the first engagement will be won by Tushkan in 1, 2. Freaking hell,
there it
man.
goes.
I was thinking the MG42 will no shoot. No, it shoot. Finally.
Finally!
It has to reposition though. Royal Engineers getting the flank, and there's not much to support it. It gets around the firing out of the MG42. And I think MG has to go home. Yes.
Yep. It has to.
We have territories exposed out there. Lines been cut.
Grenadiers moving on up against Royal Engineers. Pioneers well on standby. Not an MG though.
Yeah.
Infantry section trained and ready.
Ketten though being a nuisance, capping the 10-pointer there, and decap the cutoff. And Sappers have to go home. I don't think they can win against the might of Pioneer and the Grenadier. Yes. Here we go.
Yeah, Pioneers grabbing the victory point. That should tip the balance in Tushkan's scale, but Grenadiers have to hold off infantry section, and I think Nico has the edge there.
Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
For sure.
MG's back up, but oh, it's one of the times you kind of wish you lost the model because it's real
so
low on
HP.
health.
I'm telling you, man, in the early game, HP loss is sometimes worse than model loss because it's a guaranteed model loss in the next engagement because you don't have heal out. And Nico won the engagement on the fuel point on the right-hand side, I feel like. However, Tushka did the same thing on the other side, so
is present and accounted for.
probably
Still anyone's
even
game.
fuel control.
Yeah. Infantry section still in good cover. Grenadiers move to green. Meanwhile, Pioneers are going to grab the 10 Muni. No, we just still have our standard build. 3 infantry section versus 2 Grenadiers. No special units, no nothing as of yet.
Yeah, full retreat now from Tushkan on the right-hand side. Left side is still neutral. So Tushkan might fall behind a little bit. MG now repositioning itself. Getting its camo bonus ready. Overall though, Tushkan not with the greatest manpower. But I love how he's utilizing the cat, not only for capping, but also as a vision provider for the MG42. And here we go. Gets the suppression once again. Looking mighty fine. In the meantime, due to the early heal of Nico and his poor fuel control, Tushkan will have a big edge with the 2-2-1. There is no tier.
How confident
Supplies are
does that
making it back
Tushkan
to
have to be?
HQ.
Because he
Lines
had his
cut.
Kettenkrad trying to grab the fuel with the MG covering, suppressing the infantry section of the engineer around it. But he wasn't able to quite make it work.
Would have been hilarious though.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see. Instead, yeah, we're on our 4th infantry section. That's a pretty heavy.
Oh, that's a
Tier
really
1.
extended tier 1. But Nico can't take up anyways. He's lacking the fuel. No, only has the fuel. He might cancel the infantry section once he sees the 2-2-1. if he sees it in time. It's like in the queue from Tushkan, like we're basically playing on all the games the same build
beggars are
order.
threatening a victory point.
Yeah.
At least the same tier 2
infantry
build order.
section
Infantry
of
section
Tommy
now hits the
betrayed.
field. Nico has no
Victory
double
point
fuel,
belongs to the
but
enemy.
2-1 will obviously deny any dreams of long-term double fuel control.
We're losing a capture
Yeah.
point to enemy action.
Okay, so. Oh, yeah, Ken Craig going for the cutoff. Stopping
Territory
Nico's
sector
fuel.
lost, Commander.
Oh, never mind. Hold on. Ken Craig may die here?
Oh, he's trying to hide, but there is no hiding. There is no hiding. And he's dead. You can't go for the bait. Yeah.
Sector lost. Repeat.
Yeah, he may have
Sector
forgotten about the
lost.
base MGs there, but, you know.
Maybe he tried to deny veterancy for the infantry section by dying to the MG bunker. But I don't know if that's like 2 to 500 IQ play. Like, it's a thing that you could consider, but I'm not sure if that someone ever did in a co-game. Denying veterancy by dying to an emplacement if you're
Territory
a safe
lost.
death. Safe death.
Keep your head down already! Out! Get out!
The beggars are threatening a fuel point.
Nico
Alright.
Back at full strength!
has tier 2 up, so he could get Humber soon.
Oh, contact with the bloody enemy!
Let's
A
see.
victory point is being overrun.
Grenadiers pull back. Royal Engineers will take right hand side.
Yeah,
Here's
we
that-
have a voice upgrade.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
It tells the story that you need AT and that's the only real option, and you're not really... You're not happy with this choice, but it's a choice you had to make. So let's see how this plays out. Nico could get a Humber though. He's not doing it, so he decides to get an Humber. No.
Stuart light
Yes!
tanks
Nico
requisition.
going with the
Stand by.
Steward upgrade. Finally, we got potential stewards.
Let's see how King Stuart will perform.
Alright.
Tushkan interrogates the dead model. Gets not only intel but also a little bit of veterancy. Not a little bit. It's like 100 XP. It's actually a lot.
Take cover! Under enemy fire,
Alright.
We can now call in
Let's
Stuart
see. Infantry
light
section
tanks.
has AT rifles, but no upgrades for anyone else. Just probably from limited muni. And it's not going to be any better. Nico was unable to grab that 10 muni in mid.
Nico's not looking good at the moment. He's really pushed off the map. He has basically no map control. And, oh my god.
Our finest vehicle crewmen have been allocated.
He's getting a Humber.
Vehicles
He
arrive
unlocked
on the
Stuart
field
and then
veteran.
still went... Never mind. Stuart in the queue.
He's already invested in it. You have.
You
Yeah,
unlocked
deploy
it.
now.
You have to get it though, right? Like, otherwise it's wasted resource potential.
Exactly.
Commander,
The one
Alright.
edge that the
forces
Stuart
hold all
has,
victory
it
points.
beats the 2-1 with the Panzerbüchse. I think.
A munitions point is being overrun.
Alright. And again, I'll give Nico this. I mean, Tushkan has better support units with the Flak 30 and MG, but he has the bigger infantry army right now.
Yeah.
Every time! Every
Now, can he use it effectively? We'll
Well,
see
he's
as
busy
the
running
infantry
through
section
sectors
runs
to
into a
the enemy.
line. Yeah.
down the enemy line!
Oh,
More minesweeping. That's a lot of manpower down the drain.
yeah.
King Stuart is on the field though. Is it a Stuart 3 or a Stuart 4 that we have in the game? Does it say? It's Stuart 3. So it's Stuart the 3rd. Kappa.
Jerry's not giving up without a fight.
Stuart
Without
getting
300
self-repair.
points.
Okay, makes sense. You want to make sure it's be able to constantly fight.
Yeah, Wirbelwind in the queue for Tushkan. The other thing that the Stuart offers, it beats the Wirbelwind. Obviously, it's not a hard counter, more of a soft counter, but it helps a lot.
Yep. And Nico went with armored, so
Look how
veterancy
close-
and repair stations.
He was so close to the
Well.
MG42, but didn't got revealed. If he went for a tank commander, he would have spotted the MG. And now he will suppress the infantry section. Hey, Tiga now in the Q4, Nico. He's not that far away from the second steward, but better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah. I will say Flag 30 was caught out of position. It's forced back slowly but surely.
Yeah, but the verbal will make it a tough retreat for the infantry section. Nico, in the meantime, has stabilized nicely, has triple cap running, has his fuel under control, and I think Tushkan won't be able to deny much fuel anymore. Second steward in the queue. Nico has quite some manpower in the bank, so he was able to afford AT gun and steward right away. And like I said, Stewart is great against verbals. And Nico went for heavy armor as well. Went for a faster veterancy gain though. And this is the perfect Black Prince map. It's a small map. And so yeah, but Tushka, KT against Black Prince. We saw it once. KT is slightly stronger.
Yeah.
But there's options with this battle group. You have marked target, you have radio net for higher rate of fire. So the Black Prince can punch pretty hard there.
The enemy has our victory
Second steward is
points
now on the
now.
field.
You have command
Okay,
points
now we're
available.
starting to see a bit. I would give the armor advantage maybe a little bit to Nico. Also, 6-pounder there. Hits the whirlwind.
And Boyce is in position. The second AT gun will connect as well. Or the second AT gun shot will connect. Steward bound. Could go in though. Is he committing? 2-1 gets picked. Oh boy, what is happening? One steward gets engine damage, but who cares? The second one can push through. That's a dead verbal.
It bounced.
It bounced!
Off the whirlwind's
The
front.
enemy have
But
taken
Shadow,
our
you
territory.
indirectly go all in. He is going back into the base inspection. And gets the verbal.
Sector overrun. The enemy
Marder
has
is in the queue, but he won't be out in time. Stewart survived, and that's some heavy losses to Tushkan. He not only lost the verbal, but also the 2-1.
Like, I like the hover. I'm not gonna discount it, but like I was waiting for a British player to bring out Stewart, and I'm so happy. Because yeah, they are
And
still very strong.
yeah, and Nico commits to the Stewart fan. Third Stewart in the queue.
We have command points available for use.
He's trying to choke out Tushkan, not even trying to make it to the late game. And Stewart will just
We're
dominate the
losing a
flanks.
victory
Marder
point.
not being the mobility king. So it will be really, really tough. No light vehicle training though for Nico
Victory point
yet.
under enemy control.
Stewart getting self-repaired
Ranges.
in the back. AT gun capping the fuel. Nico has
Stewart's light
no
tank
the lead
trapped
for sure.
already.
He takes some Recce artillery on his own. Loses 50% of his health.
Oh, Body, you know what this map needs?
A goat on the
A
float.
third Stewart.
I thought you meant the goat in the lake on the right hand side.
I mean, that's also a good choice. Excellent choice, even. But 3 Stewarts on the field.
Yeah.
Because 2 isn't enough.
Good old Stewart spam back on the menu how it looks like it.
Position snap. Got more for us?
Yeah.
Right now, Stewart providing a little fire support. Multiple sections of the map. With... Oh, Royal Engineer may fight it, though. It's very low.
Stewart,
I think he'll just escape.
if it's the self-repair Stewart. Not needed though. One infantry section though. Late retreat from Nico, but he makes it home thanks to the smoke from Tushkan.
Grenade. The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Taking heavy enemy fire here.
Vlak gets pushed, but should... Yeah. MG42 comes in clutch.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
And Tushkan really boxed into a corner. He has troubles getting back on the map. The Stewards are just everywhere because there are so many.
A victory point is being overrun. Come on. Victory point is in enemy hands.
Oh, Mada out of position. Stewart is going in. I'm not sure if the Steward wants to do that. Nope.
Hold on. But there's a second one coming in on the flank, so while he's looking at the one retreating.
Yeah, but there is a Shrek Jaeger. What the Shrek Jaeger is chasing. Nope, it's falling back. The Stewards are just everywhere, man. 80 can't hold.
Air squad down to 2 models. Flak is also very low on health.
Second.
Artillery's inbound!
Yeah, but Tushkan reacts in time. But once again, he's boxed into his base. Even though chat is hyped for the Black Prince KT matchup, I'm not sure if we make it that deep.
Right now, all the not Black Princess, all the Stewards, sorry, are just putting a stranglehold on Tushkan. It's very hard for him to deal with it. Veteran Martyrs are an option, not gonna lie. They can definitely do a lot of damage. But
Yeah.
this map, again, the same issue happened with the AT guns. Lots of sight blockers, lots of issues with potential armor coming from all directions.
Yeah, nice attack on ground by the Marder #1. The Marders are helping Tushkan to get him back into the game. And he is leaving the base area for once. But I don't know.
Command points available.
The Stewards man poking around the flanks, getting some pop shots in. Marder tries to get into position, might get a shot off, but yeah, there will never be a second shot. Marder will be long gone. Or the second shot misses.
Yeah.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
I'm looking at Nico again. He hasn't lost anything of note or major. Doing pretty good, keeping his Stewards alive. His infantry section okay.
Yeah, but like I said, Stewards, man, look at the Marder. This, I won't even call it out of position. But Stewart gets in, fires a couple of shots and will run away. The amount of micro that Tushka needs to invest into those Marders to make them semi-effective is just insane.
Yeah, I know. Again, he needs to get lucky with a Faust in that Stewart and let him have it with everything he has. Also, the Flak 30 has the button. If he can get a shot on that and button the Stewart, we've seen it work very well against, was it the Matilda and the Black Prince?
Matilda, but yeah. Yeah, but Nico avoids the 20mm flak relatively well. So far it's not looking too bad. Tushkan being so ammo starved, he'll only coming in at minute 18. Nico in the meantime really prepping. Second AT gun on the way. He has 8, nearly 9 CP, so 2 more CPs and he will get the Black Prince out. Tushkan is not feeling well, I think.
No. He has a large hill to climb in order to get back into a good staging point. But what I will say, to be very honest, is we've seen, especially British players,
Anti-tank crews are on
push
standby
up
for
and then
order.
just everything fall apart. So
Yeah, Nico's built around
it, British?
tempo, right?
Yeah.
Like, what if he makes one mistake,
Oh.
the Stewards hit the mine or get caught off guard,
Light vehicle crews have completed
then
their training.
the script gets flipped really fast.
all right, Stewart's double teaming the Jaeger squad.
It's the
If
Shrek
they can get a
Jaeger,
white.
but Marder bite, safe to Jaeger for a white. Snares out. Oh, the Jaeger died! No!
Stewart's trying to escape. I think there's a 6-pounder in the distance coming up.
Yeah, no follow-up. Yeah, the problem is Tushkan can't replace those infantry losses.
200 points.
Not because he does not have the manpower, because he has no ammo. Like, going tier 2 is screaming, I need ammo advantage. And Tushkan has no ammo. He's at 10 ammo per minute. He's basically starved.
We're
So
losing a
the
victory
Shrek will
point
never
to
be
enemy
replaced.
Yeah. And with the amount of fuel Nico's getting, if he... I'm not saying this would be the option. I think a Stewart's even a later game would be good. But if he wants to get rid of one for manpower and then, you know, get that Black Prince, because he has 10 command points. He's getting very close to it. He absolutely could do that.
Yeah, Black Prince is... And I think Tushkan is miles away from the KT. Like, not only CP-wise, but also fuel-wise. He has literally no map control, and KT is so expensive that Black Prince will arrive quite a bit earlier.
Double martyr shots on the Stewart.
Stuart, stop spine! Yeah, Stuart is
Smoke.
smoke. Well, you know what I say? It's if I got on tail smoke, I will pull smoke.
Commander, you have CPs available.
Yeah, but know what it means? Because 11 CP, yeah, it's all the Black Prince once he has the manpower. Once you finally get
Tank
picked
has been
because it
lost
was
to
greedy,
enemy action.
so it's something.
The Black Prince has been made available to serve.
No,
Yeah.
once Nico gets one more CP, he could refit the light stewards to get the necessary amount of manpower. Because I think the stewards now outlived their purpose. Now it's time to get rid of them and use them in, or use the resources for something better. By the way, Tushkan now below 100
The enemy
VPs.
is down to 100
He is slowly breathing dry.
Needs a victory point. He just can't get ground on any fronts. Oh, Flak 30 got decrewed.
It's looking
The enemy has
so awful. 80 gun
75
coming
points
forward to
left.
destroy the
Don't let 'em-
flag.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Tushkan now below 70 VPs. He is under so much pressure. He needs to make something happen like yesterday. He's like he has the CP for the
Victory
KT,
point
but he has no
under enemy
resources.
control.
Yeah.
Mara hits
Martyr's
veteran
vet
C3,
3.
so it's something. What does it get at vet 3? More health as usual, 30% rotation speed, and 15 vision range when
Last man up to bat. They're down
side
to
main
only
gun
50
is active,
points.
so I think it's veteran C or its ability. Not the best vet 3 compared to other tanks, but obviously health is always a need on those low HP tanks.
Oh yeah, the Stewarts again. Even with just 2 now, they're doing such a good job at keeping Tushkan contained.
Yeah, he's playing so nicely around the flanks. He's keeping up the pace. Like, his
fuel
micro
point
is
is
so
being
on point.
overrun.
They are everywhere, the stewards. He's playing them so incredibly. Let's have a look what the vet 3 steward gets. It's more health, more accuracy, and more damage
Three
against
command
vehicles.
points available.
Incredibly strong, vet 3.
He has one over guarding victory point along the side just in case now, because we're at 30 points for Tushkan. It's looking bleak.
Yeah, Tushkan needs to get VP control, like, right
We're
now.
losing a
Takes the
victory
lead,
point to
even
enemy
with the
action.
vet 3 grants. Middle gets captured by the MG, but vet 3 steward comes in. Martyrs are not in
Victory point
position. The
belongs
game
to
might
the
be over
enemy.
before we see the Black Prince.
Yeah, I think it will be. I don't think we're seeing a Black Prince. Martyr comes on in, but AT gun gets a
vet
great
3
shot.
Martyr, and they vet 3 steward with plus 40 more damage against vehicles. Kills the Martyr.
British are holding the victory point
And that's
on
game.
all fronts. Yeah.
What an underdog story! Nico beating Tushkan. Tushkan, the player that usually is the only real player that is able to take off a game or 2 games from Ray, make it into the game number 5, loses 2-1 against Nico. Nico is such an incredibly showing. What an amazing game.
Absolutely. I love it. I love to see a British come back and stick the landing.
Yeah.
We want to thank our website patrons. This is by far the best way to support MetaPlays. Your contribution helps keep the project sustainable and allows us to produce more and better content. If you aren't yet a patron, check out our link in the description and get in touch to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.